in the Labour Party we were concerned that at the last European elections 5 years ago, then the turnout in the northeast of England was the worst in the whole of England, the lowest. So we've been saying to people, come on, we don't want the northeast to have that situation again. We need to get out and vote. It's a democratic opportunity, and particularly for young people, we've been finding often they're not voting. And as Jude's saying, some very important issues are coming up in this election. And if people think that the parties are all the same, then they're not paying attention, because if you look at what the Labour Party stands for and what UKIP and the Conservatives stand for, then they're often diametrically opposed to each other. So look at what's on offer and make a choice and use your democratic right, and please vote in this election.
I think you can bring it down to three basic principles. The first is driving investment into our region, supporting regional development in terms of local business, but also attracting foreign direct investment into the region. We've got Labour councils across the northeast which have excelled in attracting global players into the region and to set themselves up inside the EU. So investment is one. The second is jobs. 156,000 people across the northeast. Jobs depend on us being part of that trading relationship, part of the single market. And the third is rights. It's Labour that fought for women's rights at European level. It's Labour that fought for workers' rights. It's Labour which has been fighting for consumers' rights. And so I think it kind of comes down as those three. Well, we're the only party who've put up three local candidates who are fighting, come from this region, are fighting for this region, and are fighting for the values that have made this region great. And that's about, like I said at the beginning, investment, jobs and rights. And I think if people want to ensure that we have a strong regional economy in the future, then it's really only the Labour Party who can deliver that.
And as well as having three local candidates, we've also got two of those candidates are women, and I'm the only man. So if we're successful, that would be returning 2 women to the European Parliament, which would be excellent. We want to increase the representation of women. Last time I looked around the northeast of England, half of the people who lived here were women, and it's right that we have an increase in the number of women representing us in Parliament, in the European Parliament. And as Jude says, jobs, investment and workers' rights are things that we will deliver if we're elected as your European parliamentary representatives.